About a pullback into the tail of bar 13 and willing to buy more lower. We got filled on the ad. This is looking like a surprise bar down 14, so we'll be quick to exit if we close below the moving average, or if we accelerate below the moving average. So at this point, just trying to get out, break even, 1 or 2 tick loss. It's a surprise bar. Not interested in staying long anymore. So I just got out there with a 1 tick loss. I have an order to sell a pullback here on bar 20. 1819 broke below the moving average, closed below the neckline here on 14. Probably always in short, probably going to get a second leg down. So looking to sell a pullback. Don't want to sell the 19 close just because it's climactic and a little bit too low. So I'd rather sell a pullback here closer to the moving average. I've been struggling with getting filled today. I tried to buy the 9 low, didn't get filled, 10 low, didn't get filled, and then 11 low didn't get filled. Once we got to 12, I got filled on the way down, so it was a little bit tough to manage there, but got filled here on the pullback. So we'll see what we get above 19 and at the moving average. I think we just flipped to always in short, so I don't expect us to flip back to always in long right away. And I have an order to sell 6 points higher at the 16 low and yesterday's high of day. Got filled on my ad there. I don't like the 3 bull bars and the close above the moving average, so I'm most likely going to look to exit at the midpoint of my entries because I think these 3 bull bars deserve their own second leg up. So I just took the loss there. Couldn't get back below the moving average on 24, so I took a 5-point loss on 25. But it was 5 points on 2 contracts, so 10 points total. Just bought the 40 close, looking for 1R. Overall, not a great location because it's the third push up. So it's tight channel, then really strong breakout 3-4, deep pullback, and then second leg up. And we've already had a break of the micro channel and a second leg up of this leg. So we may be ending soon for a wedge and not a bear trend, but a test of the 15-minute moving average and 2 legs down. So this could be a final flag of this leg. And if this leg ends, then that could be the last leg of this overall wedge, which would correct for 2 legs down. So overall location not great, but tight enough channel up and reasonable breakout and follow through on 40 to make me think that if this is a final flag, we can at least get one more leg up. Nah, I don't like it. So I just decided to exit there, talk myself out of it after looking at the higher time frames. I knew it wasn't a great location, but just talking through it made me realize that it's probably better to wait on this for more information. So might still work out, but talk myself out of it. Just bought the close of bar 68 for a couple reasons. It's a bull trend, and we have 2 legs down, testing 50% pullback of this most recent leg, and strong breakout and follow through above the moving average. So back to clearly always in long, and possible tests up here at 55 high, possible new high of day. And also we had a bear micro channel on the micros. We went above 60, but on the E-mini, it was a 9-bar bear micro channel, and so it's reasonable to sell the 64 high. And bears who sold that were able to make 2 points, but you'd expect a new low. And so bears got trapped with 66, 67, and then we held above the moving average on 68. I'll try to find a similar example. I know of one where I think I probably got trapped on it, but I'll try to find it after this trade's done. But it's a very similar concept. But also, this is a better context than the example I'm going to show, because it's actually just resuming a bull trend, whereas that one I think was just more in a trading range. So a bit of a reacher target here at the 55 close in case 69 accelerates up. It's more than the average bar size right now, so we probably won't get there on this bar, but just in case we do, I want to have a target ready, a limit order ready. So we tested the 56 low, which is a bear signal bar low, and found some sellers there, created this tail on 69, but 5 bull bars, micro channel, probably buyers below 69. The high of last week is up here. It's the end of the day, and it's the end of the week and end of the month. So we may get some kind of acceleration up at the end of the day to try to get to that target, the weekly target. But right now, we're just in a trading range over the last 30 bars. So not expecting a breakout. I don't want to stay long expecting a breakout above the range. I just got filled for the 4-point target. And I think I missed a trade here when I said, I bought the 40, I bought the 40 close, and then I decided to exit break even because I didn't like it because of the context, because there's a third push up. After we got 41, 42, I decided to buy a pullback on 43, and then I exited at the 42 close. So I made a little bit under 4 points there. And it ended up being like the 42 high is actually the high of the day right now. And it was the high for the next couple hours. So I feel like it was reasonable for me to decide to not take that because there actually wasn't much left. But then once we got to 4 bull bars, I decided to buy a pullback for a test up here. And let me try to find that example. So here's the example. Today we had a 2-legged bull flag and the micro channel on the second leg. So better case for the bulls. On this day, it was just a trading range, big up, big down, and a tight channel down. And after 16-17, reasonable to expect a second equivalent structural leg down. And so some bears sell the 17 high, looking for a structural leg down. We got a second leg down on 20, but that's what I mentioned in the other, I think yesterday or the day before, that's the momentum second leg down. But then you also expect a structural second leg. And instead of getting it, we break above moving average, get a 2-bar breakout, and then we hold on 24. And then 24 becomes buy the close. Because bears who see this and are waiting for a pullback to the 17 high or to the 20 high, when it tries on 24 and holds, then a lot of bears exit and a lot of bulls buy the close. And so today I thought the context was better for that same concept. That bears sell the 64 high, but it's leg 2. And so we get 66, 67, 2-bar breakout, closing above moving average, flip back to always in long. And then bears wait for a test back down to these highs. And it doesn't come on 68. And instead it holds. And then when it holds, bears buy the close to exit and bulls buy the close for continuation up. So similar concept and worked out perfectly. Tested the 55 high and sold off. So pretty happy with the last couple of trades of the day. First couple were tough. I think I've been a little bit impatient with the buys in my micro channels recently, but they also haven't been getting much follow through. But that's because of the overall context. So I haven't been reading the context well on those. Happy to get up break even on this one, and with a small loss on this one relatively, because had I waited for my stop, it would have been a 10-point loss on each contract. So happy I was able to read that on 24 close and exit on the open of 25. So overall, reasonable reads. Just my entries have been a little bit impatient and not reading the context well. The context determines where I should be entering, and I'm missing that a little bit with these overeager entries. So some stuff to work on in that regard, but overall, pretty happy with the day. So finishing down 4 points, I think, 5 points. I guess 4 points with commissions. So not a great end to the week, but I'm not terribly disappointed by it. So hope you all have a good weekend, and I'll be back Monday.